Please.
Is it going to say select stream? Just refresh. Alright. So if I type in Nightbot, will it do a thing?
It's like back.
I type in AI? Dang, how do I make sure Nightbot is in here?
Let me just gift you this real quick.
How to put Nightbot in... How to put Nightbot in YouTube stream.
I can't manage channel permissions. Okay, well. Let me just go ahead and move everyone to this channel real quick then.
Okay, the private one?
I can't do that either. Oh, yes I can, yes I can.
Okay, so...
I reorganized.
That's weird. How do I check?
What is?
I was watching a video that said how to do this, but let's... I think it was
What
like...
you're gonna want to do is set it so members can't talk in this channel.
Oh, no, it's okay. Or unless you do it. I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. I don't care.
I do not have the perms to do so.
Oh, okay. So let me see. Manage all history. I was just watching this.
So in this video, I'm gonna show you the easiest bot.
From Arizona.
Is it /mod?
For what?
For the Nightbot. This is Kristen Coles. I'm calling every day until I become a word developer. That's the thing I have to say.
That's the thing you have to say at the beginning.
Yes. I forgot to clap.
Here, let me give you a petty applause and then a regular applause.
What the hell? Why isn't Nightbot doing the thing? Let me see. Yeah, it's right here. It says Nightbot. I only use AI to create... Oh, how did you do that? How did it...
What do you mean?
It just said something.
Did I just run the command?
It said... It just said... It just randomly said I... It just randomly said I only use AI to create exercises to submit the theories I learned. So if I do tailwind...
Also, for reference, you're not streaming since I moved everyone to the new channel.
Okay. Okay, so why aren't you using tailwind CSS? Okay, so it's working now. Do I have to do at Nightbot? Is that what made it work? And then I can do Discord.
Oh. Did not work for us?
It should. Let me check. Maybe it's slow. We'll find out.
I don't think so. Making a second update. Haven't really used Nightbot, so I don't know.
Okay, so let's see.
What it takes to translate. You know what? That would give you a bit more traction if you hosted a. Actually, that could be an exercise for you.
What?
if you hosted a server-wide project and you just let channel viewers submit contributions.
That would be cool.
You see, I'm so good at my job.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I go to these commands, no, all of these commands are for everyone, so I don't know why it's not working for you.
Just because you're attacking with my geolocation, though.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Try to type Discord again.
Yeah.
It is Discord, right? Yeah, Discord.
No, well, not that. Hold on, that's like something else. Nairobi, Kenya.
Oh, look, it works. See, it said FFabs, Dev, join Kristen's Discord community. Yeah. Alright, so we got that together.
Yeah, I didn't update my name.
Alright. So now, the next thing we have to do, and this is another thing I need to set up, which is,
Wait, Fabs, you're 18?
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Is that cool?
Because I thought I was like the youngest one here.
then we share copy.
So...
Then we see. Go live. And
Oh, you're going live right now.
oh yeah. We go live with our live server, and then we go to the server. Somebody posted an introductions. Did not see that. Thank you so much. Then we go to Chris Stream, and I need to get a bot to do this. I'm streaming day 59. You just post all of
You should
that.
update your LinkedIn more often.
Huh?
No, that was directed towards Fabs. I was like, you should update your LinkedIn more often.
You can see his LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Shit.
Yo, do not click my LinkedIn on live, bro.
Do
Oh,
not
I
click
won't.
his LinkedIn on the
That's the one, bro.
I will
I'll give you
not.
my geolocation, but do not.
I will not. So I
That's it, Fabs.
he's like, hold on, wait a minute. I think what we're gonna do today is a little bit of what we're going to do today is more mapping sorts. So where were we? Let's see. We were doing a cart. Oh yeah. And did this work? It did work. Alright, so now create exercises for filter only. Okay. Alright, so now I don't like how that's formatted. For clearly demonstrated reasons, I have selected to mute myself. That is fair. I understand that. I get it. I understand. And you know what? That's okay. We support you. Okay, so what we're doing today is... What's up, New? Very cutesy. I know, right? We added Nightbot, man, because people were asking too many questions. So I think we have... what does AI say? Is it gonna say something? I only use AI to create exercise. What if I... Did I do Tailwind? Oh. Hold on. The usage of tea. That's funny. While I have nothing against the usage of tea, it did cut out. Maybe I should change that. Should I change it right now? Nah, I think it's funny. It's funny for a lot of different reasons, and I'm gonna just leave it there for now. Okay, so we are back at it again with filter. What were we doing? Okay, let me get my handy dandy notebook. Alrighty. Get my pens. Because today is another day in the sick, sad world of trying to learn. Does anybody else have a big, okay, that's not the right way. Does anybody else have a big bag of pens and stuff? Let's see if I just can pull it out. I have like a bag of pens and other arts and crafts. Was making me a mod a psyop to actually get me to watch your streams. So anyway, I got these pins from Japan Land. See? I recommend them. So this is another day in the sick, sad world of arrays. I wonder, should I? Somebody said, I often watch your videos and I really like your channel. Good luck. I want to start learning web dev. What do you recommend? What should I start learning? I want to start learning web dev. What do you recommend? I know this sounds like a smart answer. I recommend that you start learning web dev by learning HTML, CSS. I was about to say just by learning web dev. You should start learning web dev by learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Start with HTML, CSS. Go to freecodecamp.com. See, that's why I should have created a resources command. So I'll write that here, create a resources command. And one of the resources is going to be freecodecamp.com. Freecodecamp.com. I'm also going to send you to a Discord. We are going to and I hope you're still here, Jasper. Why is this? Am I streaming? Am I still streaming on the Hello? Okay. So if we go to 100 devs, any experience with and we go to invite to server, copy this. I recommend that is a Discord server Jasper, what I just posted, the Discord server right here, that is to a site called, that is to 100 devs Discord server. Once you go to 100 devs, once you get into this server, you're going to go to, where is it? New need help. Okay, so you go to this server, you go to new need help, you go to how and where do I start. Click that. All right, it's going to give you this post. Read through that, and then you're going to go to this website right here called communitytaught.org. Right? And I recommend you do this because there's a lot of people in that community and they're all learning together. So that's communitytaught.org. You go, you sign up, and then it'll give you classes. You follow these classes. Each class will give you some homework, right? You do all that. By the end of it, a lot of people have become web developers. So there you go. Bam. All right. So back to our scheduled programming. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Jasper. I hope that helped you as much as possible. So we are going to do arrays, and the goal for today is to practice filter, reduce, sort, I'm forgetting one, map. All right, so let's review filter again. So I think I put it up here somewhere. Or I can just type in filter. Filter the list of, okay, so filter returns an array. Filter, let me just get my notes. I wonder, should I show y'all what my desk looks like and me writing? Y'all want to see that, or would y'all rather see me? All right, well, maybe. All right, so filter. Oh, they can see my bills. Hold on now. Turn these bills over before somebody sees my address. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, and there's a spoon. Boop. All right, I think that's better. That's good. All right. All right. Should I do face or should I do writing? All right. So we got filter, reduce, sort, and map. And so, you know what? Nobody can see that. Nobody can see that. So you can choose between front end, back end, full stack, website. That's going to get them confused. HTML, CSS. Go learn HTML, CSS, and then you'll go from there. But that's the base. Okay, but a UI UX designer that doesn't develop really. Hold on. Whoa. What are we talking about? You know what? No, y'all do that. I'm trying to learn. Y'all handle that. All right. So filter. So we are learning the filter function. So filter will return an array of elements that return true if conditions are met. Filter. Okay, then hold on. What did I put for sort then? That's map. That's sort. Okay, so sort is, okay, so filter is return array of elements that return true. reduce sort. So I know map returns. Well, I know map. Map is simple because it calls a function. Calls a function on every element. Yeah, everything's going to. Oh, everything's going good. Hope everything is going well for you, Antonio. Calls a function. So map calls a function. This is day 2 of, or day 2 or 3 of arrays. We gonna get this done. So calls a function on every element. Calls a function on every element. Sort filter, you need true on that element. Sort returns -1 or 1 on the element, and sorts in ascending. Here we go. Sorts in ascending or descending order. I did it. Hey, it is what it is. That one called. Okay, so what we're gonna do is filter. Hey man, support the cause. There's a lot of people out here doing horrible stuff. I'm just out here trying to become a web developer. Okay. All right. So let me write this down. Let me just write this down again. I'm gonna, because repetition is the father of learning. Let's say it again. Repetition is, I spelled that wrong. Repetition is the father of learning. All right. So we are going. I am going to learn filter, reduce, sort, and map, no matter what. Like, I'm going to get this down. Okay. So let's start with filter. So again, filter. First, we're gonna put array methods day 2. Filter. Filter array dot prototype dot filter. You know what? You mean like I used to, man, in the backpack days? That's a throwback. I used to have a whiteboard in my room, but it wouldn't matter because it would just be right here and nobody would be able to see it. And I probably wouldn't even touch it. I would get tired of it. Or maybe I do need a whiteboard. I don't know. I'll think about that. That's a good idea. Array prototype. Maybe I should. Y'all want me to mute myself in the Discord so y'all don't have to hear me twice? Maybe I should mute myself in the Discord. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Array.prototype.filter. Array.prototype.filter. That one. Return array of elements that return true if a condition is met. That makes sense to me, might not make sense to other people. Okay, so level one, even numbers only. So even numbers only, given an array. Okay, even numbers only. Let's just. I think that's a good description. So given an array, const numbers equal. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we are going to use filter. Use filter to censor that number. Which number? What number? Where? Look what somebody tried to send me. Oh man. Acrylio, you said alright, so that's done. Alright. So we're going to use filter to create a new array containing only No, you said censor that number. We best go going 5, 6. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I don't know what 6, 7 means. I hear people say it. I just don't know what it means. I thought that died once we got into 2026. Use filter to create a new array containing only the even numbers. Alright, so const new array equal numbers dot filter, and I'm thinking with filter we only needed to return true. So if e modulus 2 equals 0, we return true. Oops. Or we return false, right? And then we're gonna CLG new array. Kristen, look, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, we did it, yay. I'm starting to understand filter. Yeah. All right, next. 2, short word cleanup. Okay, so short. So we got short word cleanup. Maybe I should make that bigger so people can see it. Is that too big? I think that's good enough. Alright. Is Gemini is good AI for learning coding or DeepSeek better? I mean, I just use it to create exercises. They all created exercises, but ChatGPT created exercises that were confusing, that didn't even make any sense to a certain point. And then I would have to say, that doesn't make any sense. And then it'll say, oh yeah, you're right. So no, Gemini is way better when it comes to creating exercises. I stand by that. Short word cleanup. You have a list of tags. So we have a list. Yes, sir. Make sure you subscribe, Marco Gamer. Make sure you like and subscribe, buddy. We love to see you here. Come back. Love us. We love you. We want you here, buddy. Code. Programming. Web. And development. Okay, so the goal is to use filter. So we're going to use filter to keep only the words that have more than 4 characters. Okay, so I'm going to say const new tags equal tags dot filter I think there's a way to just do it right here. So we'll say e dot tag. Oh no. E dot length greater than what? Greater than or equal to 4. And then we could say CLG new tags. Yeah, we did it. JavaScript code programming. Y'all see that? Maybe I should enlarge that so people can see. Yeah, buddy. I can probably put myself right here. All right. Next, we are going to do the Know Nothing challenge. I won't lie, this is building my confidence with all this stuff because yesterday I was struggling. Know Nothing. Falsy filter. Okay. What does that mean? Sometimes API data comes back messy. Use filter to remove all falsy values, leaving only the strings. You can pass the Boolean constructor directly. For real? I didn't know that. Listen, I don't want Taylor to think that I don't appreciate him. But I did crash out on that every. I need to learn every again. I'm pretty sure he's right that I did, but I just need to revisit it. But last night I was struggling. By the way, Taylor has an awesome. If y'all go to the Discord, Taylor has an awesome. Taylor has an awesome like repo where he shows how to do certain things in JavaScript. Do you feel like Nightbot is saying that like, subscribe, and join the Discord too many times, or is that okay? Okay, so we have a const of API. You think it's saying it too much? I'll change it next stream because I don't feel like stopping. And I don't know what happens if I try to change it midstream. Yeah, interval does need to be bumped. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that for now. You might be like, why does Chris like to type out all of his stuff? I just like to. Somewhere along the way, I learned that if you, oh wow, if you undefine, I feel like I learn things better when I type it out. No. 42. Alright, so the goal is to remove all falsy values, leaving the strings and the number 42. You think Nightbot? Well, let me change it then. Hold on. What y'all think? Every 10 minutes? What y'all think? Every 10 minutes? 30? Oh, people don't see people when people come to the channel. They're not gonna see that then, because the whole point is that people see it when they come to the channel. You know, I don't get a lot of viewers anyway. No, I do get a lot of viewers. What am I talking about? We gonna do it double. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do 10, and then if there has been oh 10 show advanced settings. All right. So hopefully that did the thing. Hopefully it updates. Alright. Alright. Oh, my legs. My legs. My legs. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create, and we want only the truthy values equals, hold on, so can I do API data dot filter, and can I say, if I filter false, what does that do? And then oh my bad, and then I CLG API data. False is not a function. Yeah, false isn't a function. So what can I do? E. Oh, look at that. Mind you, the API will be more likely to return a JSON instead of an array. Yeah, but then you parse that JSON file, crazy, and then it becomes a JavaScript array. JavaScript object, JavaScript array, either one. How do I determine if something is falsy? Can I do a if? Yeah. Return. If it's true, return true. Else return false. Like that, right? Interesting. What does it? No nothings. Sometimes use filter to remove all falsy values, leaving only the strings and the number 42. Yeah, this is what I thought you would do. Inside in the if condition, the code block will execute only if the value is truthy. So you can use the logical not operator to check for falsiness. And it wants us to keep only the words, use filter to keep only the words that have more, no. Use filter to remove all falsy values. So could I do something like that? Yeah, API data is right here. Okay, so we're using a filter function. So let me think about this. Return to elements of an array that meet the conditions specified in a call block. So if E is true, so we wanted to return true, but everything else we wanted to return false. So it should get rid of 0, but it doesn't. Yeah, the API stuff doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. What's important is that we filter through this data and remove the falsy values. Oh, my bad. My bad. No. Did y'all see this stupid stuff that I was doing right here? Nobody noticed? Is that what you... Is that what... Oh my god. Me being a butthead again. It says, Gemini said I could put the Boolean constructor directly So are they saying that I could do Boolean E like that? Is that what they're saying? E is not defined. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Well, damn, look at it. Look at it. All right. All right, we disconnected for a second. We're back though. We're back though. We're back. All right, so active user list. Active user list. We use filter. Okay. So the active user list. So we're given a list. So we're given a list. I was muted for using ChatGPT for research. I understand rules matter, but using AI is just another form of research similar to using search engines. It doesn't replace thinking, it supports it. I was muted for using ChatGPT for research. Hello, the code guy. No problem, man. I want you to do well. I want you to do well. You were learning game dev, right? You're the game dev guy? I was muted for using ChatGPT for research. I understand rules matter, but using AI is just another form of research similar to using search engines. It doesn't replace thinking, it supports it. So here's the thing. I don't care if you use AI. You use AI as much as you want to. I mute when people keep suggesting that I use AI. I'm kind of web dev. Oh, you're web dev. Okay, my bad. Because sometimes I go through different channels and I try to support everybody that's doing their coding journeys. So let me go to your channel real quick so I remember you. Ah, yes. Subscribed. The C++, a dignified man of C++ and Raylib. He's doing the real work. He's doing the hardcore work. We love you. Alright. Don't started 6 days ago. Hell yeah, man. Keep going, man. Do your thing, man. Back to T to lip me. Don't suggest that I use AI again. I'm pretty sure if I muted you, finger wag, and I promise you, you were not muted for using ChatGPT for research. You were muted because you suggested that I do it. I don't do that. We don't do that around her. So, alrighty. So const users. I'm damn depending on AI to fix little bugs and learn new things. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that, the code guy 01. Nothing is wrong with you using AI. But here, we don't suggest that I use AI to code it for me because I'm learning. So that's my whole thing. If someone says I'm using ChatGPT, that usually means I'm doing something they don't know how to do. I never said anyone else uses ChatGPT. Using AI is okay. We're all human and tools exist to help us. That's fine. And I apologize for hurting your feelings. I'm sorry. Alright, the active user list given the list of users. So it's an array of objects. Use filter to create an array of only the admins. Alright. So const admins equal users dot filter, and what we want is the e dot Oh, okay. E dot is admin. Return true. Oh, hold up, true. When we do a ternary array like that, does it actually return something? Oh no. There we go. Ever tried W3 schools? Yes, I have tried W3 schools. I love it. It's great. I think I put a resource in the, if you go to here and you go here and you go to resources, you will see I posted a W3 schools link because I was doing a complete array reference. So I do use it. Somebody posted in the chat. What's up, dude? I don't accept random invites. Who is that? Who that? Who's sending you random invites? All right. So use filter to create an array of only the admins. So that should have created an array of only admins. Let's see. True, true, true. It did create an array of only the admins. All right. So we got that down. All right. Next. 5. We are The Price is Right. I love that show. I'm gonna let y'all know when I was in boot camp. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. When I was in boot camp, I went to church during boot camp, and it was probably the greatest sermon I heard in my life. And one of the things they played for us is the chaplain. He went to The Price is Right, and he won some stuff. It was great. Man, you could tell that sermon was specifically tailored for that audience. Like, he put a lot of thought into that. Y'all can hear the dog. I also use JavaScript for animations and automations, and when you're building admin features, those should always be handled on the back end so they can't be exploited. All right. The Price is Right. You have a digital storefront. I have a digital storefront. My God. Hold on, let me check the door, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me check the door. Hold on, Malachi. Oh, you got it. Just watch it. Just watch. That's it. Let me know when you're about to leave. All right. We got snacks. Brother, let me tell you something, brother. I don't think you're being an asshole. Honestly, I'm here to learn. I got my snacks. It'll be all right. Are you having a rough day? If you're having a rough day, we have a rant section in the Discord. I want to let you know it's all love, and I do appreciate you being here, man. Don't feel that way. But I will time you out if you pissing me off. What's up, J-Mac? Okay. Okay, so it says write a function that fills a list for products that are electronics and cost less than $500. Okay. So we're gonna say const electronics, right? Ooh. Electronics equal products dot filter, and we want to filter out I didn't. It's not Uber Eats. I'm gonna tell you what it is in private chat. All you're gonna do is say the ghetto. Okay, so we want E dot category. E dot category equal or 3 equals electronics and E dot price is less than 500, then we will return true, and otherwise we'll return false. Brother, it is gonna be okay. I promise you, it's gonna be alright. I'll show you. It's gonna be alright. Hold on, was there only one electronics up in there that was less than $500? Electronics, yeah. So this is right. So it was the headphones. Mukbang. Huh? Alright. We snacking today. And I got a juice box. Don't play with me. Alright. The price is right. Alright, so we did that. Level 3. Alright, we on level 3. Oh my goodness. Ha 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 ha! And I got a juice box on how to what the point of the ternary. Okay. J-Mac asked, what is the point of the ternary? Thank you for your service. So lift me. So take it easy. Alright. So So this ternary, it will return true or false if the category is electronics and the price is less than 500. If you look over here, it said write a function that filters the list for products that are electronics and cost less than $500. J-Mac, do you understand? I hope so. Sephora. If you run without the ternary. Oh, you're right. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. This straw, custom made in Dubai. Very human. How many girls can fit on it? That's literally on some the world may never know type shit. I know how many dudes can fit on it. I was in the military, man. What you talking about? What you mean, girls? It's in the military. It's all bros. Level 3. The search bar. Let's see. Exactly. Okay. So this one says create a function. You know, that is a big ass bed. God damn. Okay, let me tell y'all something. There's central heating air in this house, but my God, having a window fan is amazing for sleep. The search bar simulation. Create a function. It takes a string. The AC isn't right here. Create a function. Search items, query items. That takes a string, the query, and an array of strings. It should return only the items that contain the query string, case sensitive, insensitive. For example, the search items app. So it's checking for the substring. How do we do that? Y'all just jealous. I used to, what y'all don't know is I used to sleep on the floor. I was that poor. I slept on the floor for years. Alright. Alright, let's see. So we have a function, search items, and search items donate so I can get a bigger bed. There's not enough bed. There's just obviously not enough bed, right? All right. So function search items. So we have a query, and the query is going to be the substring. So query is substring. There's never too much bed. Bro bed costs way more than the house. That's shade and maybe a read, but possibly facts. I want one of those cute corner beds with the bookcases and fairy lights for me and my boyfriend. Send a post a picture of that somewhere so we can see what that looks like. So we got the query, and then we got the items, and the items are going to be an array. So items are going to be is array. All right. So let's just say we have a const fruits equal, and we have an apple. We have a banana. Banana. We have a grape. I had some grapes today. Her boyfriend have to sleep in it. His boyfriend. Oh, my sister got Hello Kitty bed. She's 25, by the way. Her boyfriend has to sleep in it. I'm telling you, he sleeps like a baby. Can't admit it, but I know he's having the time of his life. Something's happening. Oh no. How's the stream going, guys? Is the stream quality okay? Are we good? Are we standing on business? Are we clocking? Are we standing on business? Let me open the door. Hold on. He falls off the bed on purpose so he won't sleep on it. That is. We are standing on unpaid bills. We are standing on unpaid bills. This stack looking very thick. All right. All right. So we have our query, and it's supposed to be Oh no, my bad. We're doing case insensitive. So as long as search items. So we need to do. So we are going to return an array. So let new search equal, and again at the bottom we're going to return new search. How big is your desk compared to your bed? I'll give a desk reveal one day. Okay, so we got let new search, and so what we want to do is go through each. We want to say new search. I could have did that all in one line. Let new search equal new fruits dot filter, and what we want to check is if e dot includes query. No, my bad. Query. I think that should work. And then we just do CLG search items. Let's look for AN, and then we're going to look for fruits. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. It worked. So let's do AP. Great. But, oh, it's not case. Okay. Alright. Dude, look into ASM. What is ASM? What is ASM? Rapscallion. So we finished the search bar. The dog is doing great. Malachi. Come here. Keep barking at random people that he sees crossing the street. Nope. She here? Oh. Alright, let's see. Whose hairline? Whose hairline? It says the American Society for Microbiology. Whose hairline are we talking about? All right. So we are going to go to unique values, the index of trick. The index trick. Given an array with duplicates. Okay, so we have const duplicates array equals, so we got two apples. Ooh. We got two apples. We got a banana, and we got a orange. Use filter and the index of method to return an array with duplicates removed. Remember that filter provides a second argument index, a third the array. Okay. Filter provides a second argument, the index, and a third the array itself. If array.index of item matches the current index, it's the first time you've seen that item. Acrylia, are you there? Actually, I'll do it myself. People will never learn. No, it's okay, I've handled it. Sometimes the rapscallions get a little beside themselves. Alright. Use filter and the index of method to return an array with the duplicates. Okay, so hint. Remember that filter provides a second argument. Okay. So let's write that down. Which is the index. I'm assuming the index of the array itself. And a third. Why would it? So that's the second argument. Filter provides a all roads lead to Charles Barkley. Filter provides a third argument, which is the array itself, which is interesting. Why would I use... Back in my country, matches the current index. It's okay, so if array.index of item matches the current index, it's the first time you've seen that item. Let's look at what this index is. So are they saying that I could do something like const remove duplicates, remove dupes equal duplicates array dot filter, and then we have a few different options. We have E, we have I'm gonna say the index, and we have the array itself. And then what we do is it's saying that if array.index of item, so if array dot index of item, index of I'm not sure. Those are different times. Array.index of equals so if it's the same, so so for example, if we're at array.index of E, which is Apple, it'll give us the first index, so that would be 0. And then if we get Apple and it says index of E, then we'll get the first one, and those won't match. So then we should get a completely different array. can we do? Apple, banana, orange. Okay, that makes sense. Great question. Let's dive deeper into American history to understand the relationship with animals, including food preferences from the time period. Alright. Make sure y'all subscribe. And make sure you subscribe to me. Because subscriptions are great if you don't have to pay for them. About to go? All right. Seven. So we're at 7. And then after we do 7, I'm going to take a break. Trip trope Pito Trip. What's up, Trip? Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Bam. Alright, so we're gonna do this one, then I'm gonna take a break. We've been streaming for an hour and 31 minutes. Unique values. The index. Hold on, we already did this one. Oh, we're finished. Alright, so we crossed arrays off the list of things we did today. So now we have reduce, sort, and map. Which ones y'all want to move to now? No, I didn't solely. It's been a mix of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so y'all let me know. I'm gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break. Y'all want me? So what are we gonna do? So we gonna do the reduce, the sort, or the map function when I come back. Map. All right. Map it is. Well, it's too late. He didn't say map, so we're gonna do map. Alright, actually, let's make that 10 minutes. I'll be back in 10 minutes, y'all. I should lay in the bed. 10 minutes. I don't know what y'all was talking about. I'm gonna mind my own business though. Minding it. Minding my business. I will not be a part of y'all's foolishness today. Okay. Alright. Wait. I'm about to do my thing. Your bed is right there. No sir. I got work to do. Alright. Alright. Ah! Get away from there. Alright. So now what we do is we do a good old fashioned we do the map function, which is array dot is capital array dot prototype dot map, and this will return calls a function on every element in that array and returns the array. Alright, so let's see. The map method is the transformer of the JavaScript world. While filter removes items, map takes every item in an array, changes it in some way, and spits out a new array of the exact same length, and returns a new array of the same length. Alright, so we got level 1, the multiplier. Given an array of numbers, const numbers equals, hold on, let me make sure const numbers equals hi bro, I also learned to be web dev. That's nice, man. Join the Discord server. Where are you in your learning journey? Use map to create a new array where every number is triple. So we're gonna say new numbers, triple numbers equal numbers dot map e times 3, and then we're gonna CLG triple numbers. All right, so we did it. That's done. We did our triple numbers. Now what we do is we do the shout it out. Shout it out. So shout it out. Shout it out. If you have a list of names, use map to return a new array where every name is in all caps. Okay. So we want a const user names equal Alice Bob, and Charlie. Dang, hold on. Are they? Yo, what's up? Hold up, yeah, I gotta check something. Because there's a little meeting I was supposed to go to today in a Discord. Alright. What's up, yo? Join the Discord, yo. What's up, T4I777? Alright. So, back to it. Use map to return a new array where every name is in caps. So we're gonna say const caps equal usernames dot map, and we're gonna say e dot to uppercase. Is that a function? Like that. We'll find out. Yep, Alice, Bob, Charlie. Okay, so that works. Next. We are going to do square roots given const numbers equal 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. We're going to use map and the map.square function to return their square roots. Okay. Const squares equal numbers dot map map dot My name is Kudan and I am from India. Welcome. Kudan from India. Tell us about the country of India. Nice. So we got the square roots. Alright. So now we're going to intermediate. The name extractor. You have an array of user objects. You have an array. I am practicing array functions in JavaScript. So, the name extractor, you have an array of user objects. Use map to create a new array of strings containing the full name, e.g. Jane.dove. All right. So const full name equal users dot filter, and we're going to say e, and then we're going to return e dot first name e dot last name. And so let's put that as in plural. names. So we got first name. A new array of strings. The price formatter. You have an array of prices. Use map to turn them into formatted strings. Use the map to turn them into formatted strings with a $sign and 2 decimal places. To turn them into a formatted string with $1 and 2 decimal places. Const formatted equals prices dot filter e formatted as strings. So we want, we want that, and we want e dot to fixed 2, and we want const, we want to cog formatted. All right. And that's not correct. I used the right one, right? Yeah. I believe I see the issue, not sure though. So these are numbers, but I can automatically put them right here, right? Yeah, don't tell me. Hold on, let me see something. Is it because it's when you notice const prices okay, let's start over. Did I use filter? Did I use filter? Was I using filter? Because we're doing map, right? I was doing filter, wasn't I? Okay. Okay. New prices equal prices dot map. Prices dot map. E. So I can do like that. I can do like this. Do like that. E. Got two fixed. Two. $. CLG. Alright. So, there we go. It's always small things like that. Same issues with the full names function above. The same issue with the full. How did this work? Because I did notice that it returned something weird, but I was like, it works. Hold on. Because look, it returned those objects, but just with the first and the last name. Why does this work? Because it determines if this is true or not. So it should be map. There we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you. What am I doing, man? That's why I take breaks, so I can not have to feel sluggish. Const users. Are y'all doing it along with me? Is that how y'all are following? Is that how y'all are keeping up, or you just, there you go. Glad I caught that myself, as I'm just as new to this. Are y'all doing it along with me? If y'all not, it's okay. I was just curious because y'all be catching stuff, and I'm wondering how. Okay, so unless y'all just, okay, so adding a property, given an array of product objects. So given. Okay, so given an array, maybe I should, if y'all doing it with me, maybe I should move my. Oh, you're watching it work. How's work? I'll move myself right there. All right. Are you a programmer? Do you do Kyle Hext 5365? Is that what you do for a living? Adding a property given an array of product objects. Use map to return a new array of objects where each object has a new property. Oh, my bad. Use map to return a new array of objects where each object has a new property on cell. Oh, nice. I hope the Odin project goes well for you, man. Const updated products. I want to do this one in a different way. Updated products dot map. We're gonna take each one And we're gonna say if we're gonna say e dot, where are we? Okay, if we're gonna say e dot on sale we're gonna go true, and then we're gonna CLG updated products. Let's see if that works. Undefined. Do I have to do that? Why is it undefined? So it wants me to use map to return. Hold on. Use map to return a new array of objects where each object has a new property on sale. Something I'm doing wrong. Oh, hold on, return. Hold on, why would I need to return? Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yay. I was so used to doing these right here. Hold up, what was I doing? Yeah. Forgot when we, yeah. Yay, thanks. Always the little things I mess up on, but you know, we're learning. But I'm glad that I used a logical assignment operator. I think I could have used, did I use that too? Yep. You just can't use and. So you can use the nullish and the or logical assignment operator. The or assignment and the nullish assignment. And that works. Alright. Let's see what the Discord is. Hi, it's 2:30 your time. I believe it will be on stage. I'll send you a link to it. Also, hope you're doing well, my friend. Alright, let's see. So if we go to the chat, no message history and sending inbox likely about, but he's added to Kristen, so I'm going to work. Okay. So introductions. Hello, where's introductions? Are you? Hello everyone, I'm Kyle from Arizona, currently learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with a little bit of Python as well. I just completed Harvard's CS50X course and plan to continue learning. Next project is the Odin project and hopefully becoming a web developer. Yay! Thank you for joining the server. Alright. Let's see. You could not find your stream. Okay. Alright. So now what we do is we on level 3, which is just 7 and 8. 7 and 8. So 7 is the index numbering. Okay, so the index numbering. Alright. The index numbering, the map callback provides a second argument, the index. Given an array apple, banana, cherry, use map to return 0 apple, 1 banana, 2 cherry. Alright, so I'm going to assume what they mean is this. So we are going to do map, no. We're going to do const fruits equal apple, banana, cherry. We are going to say we're going to say const fruits index equal fruits dot map. Okay, and then we're going to put I over here for the index, and then we're going to say e. I wonder, can we do this all in one go? Can I just do something like e? I want to return. Well, hello, Malachi. Malachi is looking at me very intently. We might have to go outside. So when we get to number 8, I'll finish number 8. When I finish number 8, Malachi, we will go outside and I will throw things so that you can go and fetch them. Or maybe number 7. Use map to return. Yes, Malachi, I'm coming. We're gonna go outside. Hold on. And then I'm assuming E. And then CLG fruits index. Does that work? I is not defined. I is not defined. So we cannot do it that way. So I'm assuming a better way would be to I is not defined. Do I have to say let I? No. We're not. Let's not get into. Let's not do that, Chris. Why would I even need to do index when I can just do index of? But anyway, because I mean it could be duplicates in it. But anyway, let's just look at the map function again. Index of includes. We're gonna look at the map. Malachi, climb. And chill, brother. We'll be out there in a second. You said EI? You said EI? Because we got the thing right here. We got the, hold on. Oh. Oh. There we go. I is not okay. All right, yeah, there we go. All right, my bad. There we go. See, it's always the small things. It's always the small things. It's okay. It's all right. I gotta keep telling myself it's okay. It's okay. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your help. Then we got number 8, and then I gotta bring Malachi outside because he's like, how dare you? You should see him right now. He's looking at me like, how dare you spend all this time with them? Do you not know who I am? Do you not know who I am? I am Malachi. And I will find you. I will find you. Brother man. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on just 1 second. Just 1 sec, man. Alrighty. Okay, so number 8. This one might be our last one for now. And then there's a few other things I gotta do. And then we'll have a evening stream. Because there's a huddle thing I gotta go to in about 3 hours. So anyway, this is gonna be our last one, y'all. And then we're gonna come back. So we're finished with filter, we're finished with map, and then when we come back, we're gonna do sort and reduce. And on that stream, I'm gonna start working on the project again because I feel like I took a little detour. So how much of this in the last 60 days do you actually remember? Do you believe this is more efficient learning than making a personal project? So what I do is I learn theory and then I implement it in those projects. So I remember it. So what I'm doing right now is just so that I can, so this is my theory part of the learning. No, I don't do DSA yet. So this is my theory part of the learning. Then I go and implement that into the projects that I do. So I learn something, I implement it into the project. I learn something, I implement it into the project. Okay. And then while I do the project, I'm always Googling something. So I'm always learning stuff while I do the project. So and so this is just so that I can remember, because if I just look at this one time, like for example, if I just study map, filter, reduce, sort one time, and then I try to go to a project, it won't be cemented in my mind. It won't be where it needs to be to where I can say, okay, I have a decent enough grasp on this to where when I start thinking about how to implement that into the design, because we're about to use different array methods I'm about to use different array methods in the project that I'm doing right now, which is a recipe finder website where you have to select different things and then populate the page with those recipes. So it'll be easier. So yeah. So I tend to go, hey, I need to sort this. Google sort implements, knows how to do it again next time. Yeah, that's not how it works. Even if I Google it once and I implement it once, I'll remember that I implemented it, but it won't be cemented in my mind. I'll remember, oh yeah, I did that. Like for example, we had a case the other day where I was doing, I was like, oh, I need the screen width. So I did window dot inner width, right? I did window dot inner width. Now that does get the screen width, but for some reason when you use the dev tools, it doesn't return the correct pixel amount. So I was like, okay, I remember I did this some type of way, and I remember this is how I did it, which can also be okay. So, but because I only did the last two once, I looked it up once, I implemented it one time, right, in that one project. It didn't cement in my mind, so I had to go back. And again, I have no quarrels with going back and learning something, relearning something, because I do it all the time on stream. But I'm saying for the sake of, like, I think repetition is the way to really get these things in your mind. So yesterday when I was learning arrays, I was like, I was doing the arrays and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm getting frustrated. I don't really understand what's going on. If you look at the other stream, you could tell, like, okay, I was kind of confused when it came to reduce and sort, and I was kind of confused when it came to filter. And so now, on this time around, I'll go back and reference my older stuff at times. Depends how long ago I used it. So now, yeah, arrays are, yeah. And so now you kind of see, like, because I'm practicing it, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting more comfortable with it, you know. And so it's that comfort level where again, nothing is wrong with going and Google searching, but to have that experience with it. So the next step, because I plan on spending a week with these things, is like asking Gemini to give me like actual, hey, what's up, Daniel? To give me actual like little mini projects where I can implement filter, reduce, sort, and map. All right, so this is our last one. So we're on number 7. We're on number 8, and this is called specific. It's going good. How are you doing? I'm learning JavaScript right now. I know what the logic is when I see it, but when you write a syntax from scratch, it made me blank. That seems to be okay. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what your problem is. Oh, and we got Nightbot now, Daniel. So let me tell you what your problem is. If you go to my GitHub right now, you will see 37 repositories. From the beginning, I knew that there was no way that I was going to learn this and retain this without doing projects. So every step of the way, when I was learning CSS, when I was learning different HTML stuff, when I was learning different JavaScript stuff, I learned the theory, and then I went to Front End Mentor, right? And I did challenges. I did all these challenges, right? So I learned a concept and then I implement it into these challenges. You have to do something like that. If you don't do that, you will always be blank when it comes to writing the code. You'll just be confused. And you have to consistently do exercises and challenge yourself. Some people learn differently, but even when we learn mathematics, most of the time when we're learning something, it's through repetition and teaching it to somebody else. Teaching it to somebody else and repetition. Repetition and teaching it to somebody else. Speaking it out loud, saying what you're doing, reading the code, reading other people's code. That watching videos, thinking about it. To where now I wake up and I'm like, okay, well maybe I could do it like this. But a part of me making this YouTube channel is so that I could eat, breathe, and sleep code. So because I actually want to learn this stuff. All right, so let's just get this out of the way. The React special. Imagine you want to update only one item in an array of objects. Interesting, because map applies to everything. Oh no, I can put a conditional. Use map to return a new array where only the task with ID 2 has its completed property set to true. All other tasks should remain exactly where they are. All right. So we're gonna say const updated tasks equal tasks dot map I think it'll be useful for you if we're just gonna say if e.id equals 2 e dot hold on, what if e.i2 what are we updating? Okay, e dot completed equals true, and then we're gonna return e, and then we're going to return e. All right, and then we are going to do clg updated tasks, and then the task with ID 2 should be different. And ID2, oh, whoa, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Oh. Now it's right. It's right. We did it, y'all. We have completed the stream. We have completed our things, man. And so if anybody, I don't know if there's more experienced devs in here that are watching or what the case may be, but if y'all want to chime in, I really think my way of doing it, there's a guy that has another way of doing it, where what he'll do is he'll say, learn the theory, then do 3 tutorial projects, and then do 1 project by yourself. And he says that works for him. So you learn the theory, you do 3 tutorial projects, and then you do 1 solo project based on what you learn. That's his method. My methodology is I learn the theory, I do exercises on the theory, I implement that in a project, and going forward I try to implement it in all future projects. And then the next time I learn a new theory, new concept, do exercises, do a project, implement what I learned in that project and all future projects. Boom, 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 boom. And so if you look at the repositories, you'll see that that's kind of how I did it. It's you know, project-based learning is definitely the way. Project-based learning is the way. That's why we have front-end mentor. And some of those front-end mentor projects, now mind you, front-end mentor is good because it doesn't walk you through the project. It just says, hey, this is what this project is supposed to do. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is like some of the, you know, focus and active states. You got to make it work. You got to make it come together. And then some of those can actually be made into full stack applications. So that's that. So today we have completed, let me just go ahead and get status, get add a, get commit m, more array studying, and then get push. To be honest, I think I'll get a front-end mentor subscription. I want to make a portfolio site. Go for it. Profile, and then we have our repositories, and I think this is JavaScript sandbox. All right. So anyway, catch me later in the evening. Y'all subscribe. Y'all join the Discord. You know, we got a Discord. Y'all should join it. I will be going. I have a huddle session in the 100 Devs Discord server. And then I'll be streaming later tonight. And I'll be finished. So again, we did maps, we did filters, and so now all we have to do is reduce and sort, which are like the hardest two. And then we'll be done. So join me later on today, maybe 8:30 my time, 8:30, or I'll start 8:30 to 9 o'clock, 8:30 to 9:30 Central Standard Time. Okay, but if you go to the Discord, you'll see me post. I'll be like, hey, I'm getting ready to, no, CST, C as in cat. Yeah, CST. Right now it's 1:37 where I am. It's 1:37 p.m. So I'm thinking, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank y'all for stopping by. Daniel, the Nightbot is in here. Goldie, T4II77. Daniel, take it easy. All of y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for watching and thanks for helping me out. And thank you for telling me the little stuff I was messing up on. That helps a lot because I'll be stuck here forever. All right. Bye. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later tonight.